Tim, are you wearing a Kingdom Hearts sweater?
Pretty close. It's Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I was gonna make the joke.
Is that your favorite Kingdom Hearts character?
It is actually my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. They even made a show after it, you know?
You know who my favorite Kingdom Hearts character is?
No.
Who?
Sephiroth.
He got his own game too.
I'm so glad he has his own game now. He deserved it.
Yeah, didn't they put him in Final Fantasy stuff?
Yeah, it was a crossover.
That's right. Anyway, it's been a long time. Again, I feel like we say that every time.
Yep.
But we're really back. There's a lot of news, not only in Final Fantasy, but gaming in general. But since we're the Final Fantasy people, that's the most important stuff. First, though, since it's been so long, what are you guys playing? Brandon, what are you playing?
I'm playing work and work and work and cry. So yeah, that's my life.
You're supposed to say Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, yeah, I do play that on occasion. I want to get back into speed running it because it's a good speed run and not good at the same time. But anyways,
I didn't know you speedran Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I'm in the top 50 still from like 3 years ago when I did it.
Whoa.
Which isn't that
3 years ago?
Yeah.
Dude, you've been holding out on us. Did you know this, Tim?
I had no idea.
I'm not that good, but I'm working back into it. So, and for some reason the category is popping off for speedrunning Kingdom Hearts. A lot of new people joining, a lot of old people coming back. I think it's because 4 got announced.
Yeah.
What is it? Level 1 proud mode, no damage?
Well, I mean, there is some people that do that. Right now, the most popular one's beginner mode, just any percent.
The non-gamers?
Yeah, that's me. I'm too old to do that now. I can't do the level 1 proud mode no hit.
Yeah, that's insane. That's a topic I'd love to touch on sometime is like video game challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Final Fantasy alone has its own thing, but I was never big into that. Ross was really big into doing challenges.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew that, but I think he's done like a solo FF9 character for every character in the game.
That's crazy.
He used to do like solo character Ozma challenges. Yeah, he's done a lot of that. Well, before next time, Brandon, you better play something so your answer isn't so lame.
Sorry. I own my own business. It's hard.
Work and providing for your family. What an idiot.
Let them starve.
What about you, Tim? What are you playing?
I've been streaming Parasite Eve. I've been trying to 100% Ever Crisis before they shut it down. I've been playing Final Fantasy XI. And a little bit of Final Fantasy VII on and off. You know, I kind of go back to it sometimes. I like get the itch to want to play it. So I started a new game the other day. But right now that's what I'm doing. But I'm starting my speedrun of 13 this weekend.
Nice. The Final Fantasy VII thing, I know for a fact you've beaten it already this year. So, I mean, how many times a year do you play that game?
I probably play through Final Fantasy VII 4 or 5 times in a year.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. You've definitely beaten it more times than I have. That's for sure.
I used to play it a lot more. Like when I was younger, I'd beat it and start it over again. Beat it and start it over again. Like, I mean, it's the game I've beaten the most in my entire life. Like I can say that hands down. I've beaten that game more than any other game I've ever played. Probably all of them combined, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Makes sense. I think for me that would be FF1 or FF4. Maybe FF8, but it'd be definitely one of those three. But those are my three favorite Final Fantasies anyway. But crazy. Glad you mentioned Ever Crisis. We're going to talk more about this at some point, but it has been announced that it's shutting down. It actually shuts down 2 months from today, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording this August 6th. I think it shuts down on October 6th or October 7th. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
October 6th.
Yep.
And I actually play Ever Crisis quite a bit. I accidentally became a guild leader. Well, after they announced the shutdown, the guild leader left, and then I was made the guild leader. And it's like, don't do this to me. I am not the person for this. So the guy came back and he asked for it back, so I made him guild leader. But I'm like the assistant to the regional manager in the guild. But yeah, I've played quite a bit of Ever Crisis. It's weird. It's like eating a bag of chips. I don't feel any satisfaction when I eat chips, but I keep eating it, and that's how I feel about Ever Crisis.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I like the weapon building. I think that's the main thing I like about it, but I don't really like the battle system. We'll talk more about it, but right now, if you're wanting to get in on Ever Crisis and like complete the storylines, like do it now, because one, it's shutting down, and two, they're like just throwing stuff out at you, like tons of like stamina, gil outfits, crystals to unlock other stuff. Like, it's insane. And this is the only like official time that Before Crisis is like being released outside of Japan. It's not a game, you just get to see story chapters, and they're still like releasing that right now. But if you have time, check it out. It's okay. But other than that, now I'll get to the miserable part. I talked about Ever Crisis, but I haven't even gotten to the miserable part of my what am I playing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I actually started this before they announced the closure of Ever Crisis. I just had this weird feeling that I should get 100% on Dissidia NT on Steam in case they just shut down the servers. That game's dead anyway, right? But Dissidia NT is not good. Like, I played it when it first came out on PS4, and I felt that way. Like, this game is lacking so much. There's literally nothing to do in that game except grind. Like, there's nothing interesting. There aren't, like, interesting RPG mechanics. There was a lot of cool stuff in the other Dissidia games. There was, like equipment that mattered. There was, like, this interesting, like, chocobo bonus leveling thing you could use and, like, consume, like, certain items and stuff that it was a lot of fun. But Dissidia NT sucks. I hate to say that. And earlier this year, when we did that like FF7 marathon for friends or whatever, I played Dirge of Cerberus, and I declared at that time that Dirge of Cerberus was my least favorite Final Fantasy game, but I'm pretty sure Dissidia NT is my least favorite Final Fantasy game. There's nothing to do but grind. There's nothing interesting about it. The only thing, like, accomplishable, really, is, like, getting 100%. But all that is grinding. Like, you have to win, like, 300 ranked matches, like, online, and nobody plays. I mean, I think I matched up with another human being, like, 3 times in that whole grind. So, if you want to watch a TV show and just accomplish something that doesn't matter at all at the same time, turn on a show you want to watch and just grind away at Dissidia NT. I just said something really encouraging to everyone.
We promote positivity on this podcast.
Yeah, let's get a lowercase hype in the chat, please.
Yeah, not loud though. Nice quiet one.
Yeah. City NT sucks. but anyway. So yeah, that's what we're playing. I think the least miserable person was Tim.
Yep.
Although I guess, well, tell us what you think of Ever Crisis. You didn't really say.
Oh, I absolutely hate it. Like I'm excited to see some of the story parts that aren't in any of the games. You know, like before Crisis, I watched a video of that game originally, like on YouTube, because I wanted to know the story. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. You know, playing through the original FF7 story stuff really sucks in this because you're just kind of rehashing the original Final Fantasy VII, which just go play just go play the original, you know?
Yeah.
The First Soldier stuff is interesting, you know, kind of seeing that.
That's
I
the
did
best part of Ever Crisis. I will say that is the first
yeah,
soldier stuff.
I am enjoying that stuff. I did Advent Children today, and it's literally just watching the scenes from the movie Advent Children with a few fights thrown in there. And that is the laziest. That is the laziest game design I've ever seen. It's just, it bothers me. But I really wish that, and if they bring back Ever Crisis, I would love it if they brought it back and it played like the original Final Fantasy VII with the same kind of mechanics, but you play from the very beginning of the story, which I think technically is First Soldier all the way until through Advent Children. I think that that would be really cool, having an actual RPG and not just basically the game plays itself. You know, you click equip best and then auto fight and it does it for you.
Yeah.
But actually having them make an RPG that resembles the original Final Fantasy VII, but that just captures everything but the remake trilogy, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of what we thought it was going to be, and it kind of is, but it was just like executed in the like least satisfying way possible.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, one, nobody wants to play a mobile version of this, and it's not like a seamless experience. It's just click and let things happen, and then click something else and let things happen. And
Lots of menus, and those menus are terrible.
yeah,
The materia system is terrible.
yeah,
The events system is terrible. It
I'm
just
okay with the events. That's what I do mostly.
I don't I like them okay, but the problem I have with the events is that, you know, well, now it's easier to do this where because you know, like you said earlier, they're throwing stuff at you, but before they were throwing stuff at you to kind of give you help. Like I would do an event and be like, okay, I need to do this event. Okay, there's one that has a power level of 4,000 or 40,000 or whatever, and I'd do it. And then I'm like, okay, I need to do the next one, but the next one's like 75 to 100,000 to 250,000. And I just felt like the pacing of how you get stronger in the game originally. Now I got all my characters level 100 in like 2 days. That's how much
Yeah.
they're throwing stuff at you.
Mhm.
But when it came out and I was playing it, it was so hard to get anything done. Doing those events was almost impossible, and all the best stuff you can get is from doing the upper tier of the event.
Mm.
So that was I always found that frustrating. But now I crush the event because I'm so strong now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yep. And like everything that's ever been in the game, I think is like accessible now in some way. Like they have like these exchange pages of like all the like outfits and stuff, which is cool because I missed the Zidane outfit for Cloud before, and I missed the Sabin outfit for Tifa before, so that's been cool to get.
Yeah,
But
it's super easy to get outfit. Like yesterday alone, I got 5 outfits.
yeah,
It's super easy now.
yeah. Anyway, now that we've talked about our least favorite Final Fantasy spin-offs, now let's talk about my least favorite Final Fantasy mainline, Final Fantasy 14.
Oh my gosh. I'm out. I'm hanging up. Hanging up.
Well,
we're
it's a
about
good
to get
thing
downvoted.
This is only
Nah,
Gabe's
I mean,
opinion. This is only Gabe's opinion.
no. Tim is with me now, right?
It is my least favorite. It's tied with 16 for my least favorite. Now, I want to clarify. I don't hate 14. I don't hate 16. I like all the Final Fantasies, but 14 and 16 are my least favorite. And I've been playing
Yeah.
14 for I was in the beta and I played 1.0. So
Mhm.
I didn't just start it and dislike it. I've been playing this game for a very long time.
Yeah. I would probably, I mean, I'd say 14 is definitely my least favorite. And that's mainly because, one, it's an MMO, and like naturally, like MMOs are just hard for me to begin with. I have played 14 a lot, though. My experience doesn't go back as far as Tim here. I played A Realm Reborn when it first launched, and then I took a break for several years and then came back like 5-6 years ago. Uh, anyway, it's just the Final Fantasy that I love the least. But the Final Fantasy that I hate the most is 16, and that's second to last. So mine and Tim's ranking lists are very different, but strangely, our bottom two Final Fantasies are the same, which is weird. But Brandon, you've played 14 a lot.
Yes, but I stopped after like Endwalker. So, but no, I mean, I can understand why you guys would not like that game. I think the only reason I enjoyed it was because I had like a friend group that played religiously. So it's like I don't even think it was the game per se. Like I love the story, but I don't think it even was the game. It was just like, oh, I always have homies on. Let me go hop on 14. So I think that might be
Yeah.
skewing things for me, the memories and stuff. But like if it was just here's 14, go play by yourself, I don't think I would enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and my wife. We run a link show of just the two of us. So
It's not like
Yeah.
11, man.
we're gonna go down that road, eh?
Oh, no.
Abort.
Another day. But we have gotten some news. Evercold looks really good, and I'm excited to come back to it to play Evercold. It releases January of 2027. The tradition is that with every new expansion, there's 2 new jobs that come. We knew that they're going to be one's a tank and one is a fizz ranged. And we know the new tank job. It's a Bastion, which is a dual wielding shield gunner. Is that how it's explained?
Cannoneer, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like gunner.
Yeah, shields that shoot stuff. I mean, it's cool. I think a lot of people were expecting a Viking, but I think FF14 they're wanting to use more like original jobs now, and Viking was from FF3. But I mean, it's cool. But what do you guys think?
I don't know. I don't know about distance tank. It's just weird to me. It just looks weird. I'm like, well, isn't the thing going to be chasing me the whole time, or is this just meant to be just an off tank? Then like be second tank.
Oh, this is a main tank. They've classified this as a main tank.
I know, but the thing's going to be chasing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe there's some new mechanics in the new game that help, but I don't know.
The gun part of it is what makes it weird for me because you would like, and what we just saw in the trailers, the tank jumps away and starts shooting, and there's distance between them. It's just, I don't know. Like, I want to see more of it in action, and it's probably a job that I'll have to play before I can really determine how I feel about it. It's not really what I wanted. I was hoping, since this is more Norse mythology, I was hoping for something like with runes and more Viking-esque, a job. But it I don't know. It looks all right. I think I just need to see it played more, and I'll probably end up playing it when it comes out just to kind of see how I feel about it. Because right now my main is warrior, so I'm already in the tank realm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But if you're with the new battle system, they've designated main tank and off tank jobs, right? So you have to stick to that, right?
yeah. And they haven't really gone too deep into that, I don't think, at least not that I've seen. But the like Paladin and then this are going to be the main tanks, and then the other three tanks are going to be off tanks. And I'm assuming that like if you get into a raid and let's say they have two tanks in the raid and they are both off tanks, it won't matter. But I'm just kind of curious how they're going to set them apart, where it's important to have a main tank and it's important to have an off tank. I also wonder how they're going to do enmity. So, like, let's say you get into a duty roulette for like a trial or something, and you have someone who's new, but he's the main tank class, and you're playing an off tank. Does the main tank generate more enmity so that person will have to tank, or is there a way for the off tank, if they're the stronger player and the more experienced player, is there a way for them to be the main tank for that fight?
Hopefully they keep the stances or whatever so that you can like be like, hey, I'll main tank now. Just swap me. Turn off your stance.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that's not the
Yeah,
case
it'll
for
be
everybody.
interesting to
But
see.
yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I'm excited for this. I think a new battle system is something that excites me more than anything.
Same.
Looks good, but I mean, let's talk about the big news, right, Tim? I mean, the big Final Fantasy 14 announcement. I mean, we might as well let you do the honors here.
So, I just want to say I called it. I said this at the first Fan Fest, and the people I was with thought I was insane. I said that it would be perfect for Final Fantasy VII to be the 8-man raid because you could have, you've got the first tier would be Remake, the second tier would be Rebirth, and the third tier would be whatever the third one is because it hadn't been announced yet. And people are like, they won't do that. They're not going to do that. And when they announced this and they said, hey, we're going to give you a hint, and it was, One Winged Angel, like immediately, I knew. But I feel like there were a lot of people in the crowd when I watched that didn't understand what was going on. Like maybe there were a lot of people there that didn't get it or didn't play 7. But it just seemed really, really quiet until they showed the picture of Sephiroth and Cloud. And then that's when everyone got excited, But this just took me to a whole new level, And it has me excited, but also has me worried because I love Final Fantasy XI, and the latest Alliance raid is the Vanadiel. It's Final Fantasy XI, and I absolutely hated it. Spoiler is okay if I do a spoiler and say why I hated it so much, or Have you played it yet?
I'm going to make. Oh yeah, it's totally fine for me. I was just about to say, I bet literally no one that watches us is going to know what you're talking about anyway
Okay.
with FF11. But go ahead.
So what I get tired of is like the super futuristic and like virtual reality simulation type thing. So, for the Alliance raid, it's you're not actually in Iblis, or not Iblis, Vanadiel. You're not really going to this place, and when you go to the zones, of course, it like jumps you from place to place because it's not like you're really not there, and I just that really bothered me, and then the combination of how the expansion was also FF9 related, a lot of places like Alexandria, but it was all messed up, and it was a lot of futuristic robots and stuff like you if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about, and I don't like that. I'm ready for it to get back to being fantasy, but I'm also hoping for this raid that we actually find a way to where we go and we get to meet the characters and we get to go to that world and experience that world a little bit. If it turns out that we go to some simulation or it's just not real and or we don't see all these, and they have already said, and this brings ease to my mind, that they're already talking about which characters are going to be in it. With FF7, they have to have the characters in the game, or else that will just completely ruin that whole 8-man raid. People are going to hate that. But in the back of my mind, I always have that worry because of that. So, um, but I'm very excited for it. It's taken me to the next level of excitement because that's my favorite game, and so I just hope that they do it right.
Mhm. Well, a couple things to say there. The reason nobody cheered, during the song is because the Square has not exposed One Winged Angel enough for people to know what song that is. Clearly, that was a joke.
I know. I was.
What?
So, well, on that, you guys have to know this. Nobody hates the milking of FF7 more than I do. I love the original game, but the compilation of FF7 I just don't like overall. I'm just not a fan of all the expanded stuff. Some of it's okay, whatever. But I feel like the game is milked so much, where it's like other games in the series have barely gotten any exposure at all. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But I am actually excited for this. I think it's a home run announcement. I think it was the right thing to do. Perfect timing with Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming out next year. I'm excited about it. I know that I'm going to have to hear One Winged Angel for every tier of the every like fourth tier of every or is each 4 fights a tier? I don't remember, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know that we're going to hear One Winged Angel every single time we get an update. But whatever. But do we know for sure that each like the 1 through 4 bosses are going to be from Remake, 5 through 8 is going to be from Rebirth, and then 9 through 12 from Revelation? Is that true?
They didn't say that. That was my theory originally. Whenever I said 7 would be in the expansion, but it makes sense to me though. To me, it just makes sense, and Revelation will come out long before the third tier of these fights comes out, so it'll have plenty of time for those for that game to have been played, and so it won't be spoiler territory if you're fighting these enemies in 14. So um, the name does kind of tell me something in a way. It made me think of, it says beyond the live stream. So I'm
Mhm.
curious if this is going to go after 7 remake and after the trilogy a little bit. Like maybe it'll start in the trilogy, but it will finish and it'll give like some of the aftermath of the trilogy as well because it says beyond the live stream. So I don't know. That was just something I thought about the other day. I could be completely off base, but that's just something I thought about.
Maybe. Or maybe it could be dipping into the multiverse stuff somehow, which would probably bring ease to you that it wouldn't be like a simulation type thing. It would be more like an actual world of these characters, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
New reveal.
Brandon, you said you were
housing
gonna
in Midgar.
Yeah.
You can get housing in the slums. you get
Dude.
cardboard box house. Here you go.
You could just
be awesome for people that don't have much gil. You can buy some like
Just
apartment in the slums.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. Actually,
you could have that canister that has Genova in it in your house in your room. People walk and you're like, oh, don't worry, that's just Sephiroth's mom, you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Brandon, you have not played the remake trilogy games yet, right?
I've played a little bit of remake, and then I got busy with work. But I didn't make it far in it at all.
That's right.
But I need to get back into that before the third one comes out, and then I'm like, wait, guys, wait, I want to play 2. Wait for me.
Are you going to try to get up to speed by the time it comes out?
I think I'll be able to for sure.
Well, you say that now, but then wait till you play Rebirth.
No, yeah. I might not do all the side content. I might just mainline it.
Yeah. That game is insanely long. Like, I remember playing it, I was just like, this game is really good, but I'm really tired, you know?
I've been playing it on Xbox. I started a save on Xbox, but I haven't played it in a bit. But I got to Junon, and I thought whenever I was playing, I was like, I've platinumed it on PlayStation. I'll get through this game so quick. And it's taking me almost the exact same amount of time as when I had no idea what I was doing. So it's just it's a monster of a game, and I have a feeling the third one's going to be even more of a monster because you have all the original zones, plus Midgar again, plus all the new places you can go. So,
yeah, if I have like one main request, like a hope that something that they do differently than they did in Rebirth. I didn't like in Rebirth that every new zone you got to had like a checklist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it made secrets not really feel like secrets, you know? It just kind of made it feel like the game expected you to find it anyway, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that in Revelation they do away with the Chadley checklists and you just kind of find things on your own and you're like, whoa, what's this? You know?
I'm a big fan of that, and I hope the same thing. I played a lot of Elden Ring and a lot of other like open world games where they don't tell you where anything is. You just kind of have to figure it out. And that's one of my favorite things is to like stumble into a cave where you find something or you get attacked by a random enemy in an area you normally wouldn't go to and you have to fight it and you win and you get something cool. I love that. I hope that for this game because honestly that was actually one of the negatives about Rebirth for me was the checklist. I felt like I got tired of roaming around because it was once you do the tower stuff, which I hate the tower stuff, it puts it on your map and then you just go and do it versus you actually having to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah. Agreed. Just real quick here, Final Fantasy XIV just launched on Nintendo Switch 2 this week. So if you were a Switch 2 owner, then that would probably be a really good place to play it. I've been wanting a dependable way to play 14 on the go. I don't think it works very well on the Steam Deck. When I tried it, it didn't seem very compatible to me. I actually got a Portal a couple of years ago, mainly to play 14 on the go, and like the connection was just awful, and I don't have bad internet either, so that was a no go. So I'm hoping that the Switch 2 version runs well because I would probably want to do that. 14 on the go sounds really fun.
I would. The only problem I have with it is the additional charge you have for playing it on the Switch 2 for with the accounts
True.
stuff. Um, Kind of talking about that though, some good news with the launch of Remake and Rebirth on Xbox and Switch 2. The sales have gone through the roof. Apparently, they didn't say how many, but apparently, it's Remake and Rebirth have been extremely successful on those two consoles, and so that's good news.
Yeah, that's great. Because, especially because I don't have confirmation of this, but I don't think 16's ports did very well, like on PC or Xbox.
Mhm.
So that's encouraging to hear that 7 Remake and Rebirth have done well. I don't think 16 could run on Switch 2, so I'm not expecting that. But moving along here, the director of the 7 Remake trilogy, Naoki Hamaguchi, he was there at FanFest, and he had a special panel with Yoshi P, Naoki Yoshida, and they talked for an hour or two, something like that. And at the very end, Yoshi P was said something that apparently had been that either they saw it in the chat that day or they noticed it in comments on different things that a lot of fans are wanting Naoki Hamaguchi to direct Final Fantasy 17. And then didn't he like ask him to comment or something? And then he like did a kind of thing.
I don't remember exactly how it went, but yeah, it was kind of like, oh, we can't say anything yet, like, or we can't say anything, you know. So
Okay, it's right here. We can read. Brandon, you want to read that?
Well, yes, I'd love to. I would like to ask. You don't have to answer this, but we did talk just a while ago about the tough things and rewarding things about working on the franchise. But I saw a lot of things in the comments, and they were like, "Okay, I get it. Naoki Hamaguchi, I'm not going to ask for a 6, 8, or 9 remake, but they were comments along the lines of, I want this guy to make Final Fantasy 17. I think that's probably the highest praise you can get, but you don't have to answer." And I guess after that, I think he said something to the effect of, "If I answer," then he got cut off.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that now. I don't think they would do that if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
sort of like a mini tease, like, you know, he has to work on something after 7 Revelation. So why not 17? I mean, he's done an amazing job with the 7 trilogy, you know.
Mhm.
I love the combat in the remake, Rebirth, Revelation trilogy. I would love to see that outside of 7 with a different like system, like a job system or something else
Oh, that'd be cool.
that's not materia. I would love to see them use a version of that. I don't say it has to be one for one, but a version of that in 17.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I'm not in the camp where I think that that should just be the new battle system for every Final Fantasy game. I don't feel that way. I would love to see it in a fresh mainline game because it's weird. A lot of like spin-offs or sequels or whatever have gotten really, really good battle systems, but they weren't in like the official mainline entries. Like 10-2, uh,
Mhm.
13-2s was pretty much 13s, but just optimized.
Just better.
Yeah. Yeah. But 13-2, man, that's such a good RPG. It's like great combat. I liked Lightning Returns a lot. Oh, whatever. But I would love to see that if Hamaguchi was making 17. But I think that if he is, it has to have gotten started already. I mean, there has to have been like part of part of that team that is kind of working on the side, like doing a lot of pre-production work, like writing out the story and creating characters and scenarios and stuff. Surely that has to be done.
That was like my biggest
Because
thought and worry when like you guys told me about this. I was like, but does
I'm
that
like,
mean
what
no
does that
one's been
mean, though?
working on 17? Like, does that mean we have to wait another 10 years?
Well, I've
Please.
been I've been kind of curious on how long 7 Revelations been done. I've been kind of curious about that, and if it's been done because for a long time I've heard we've read like, oh, rumors are that it's been done for a while, and it's just a timing thing as to when they're releasing it. So I'm curious if it hasn't been done or almost done for a long time now, but they're
Mhm.
just holding it off until after the 14 release, and then they're working on 17 as well at the same time. You know,
Could be. I think there was a quote last year from an interview with Hamaguchi where I think he said his team is working on 4 games right now.
yeah,
And I thought that was really interesting. It's like, huh. So my mind automatically went to the new FF7 3 and possibly the Final Fantasy 13 remasters because the team that's doing the remake trilogy made the 13 trilogy.
yeah.
And I just thought of that and I was like, what else could he be in charge of? You know? So now it makes a lot of sense. And 16 came out over 3 years ago. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. It's been a while.
Yeah. So usually when they release a new Final Fantasy game, they've already started on the next one. At least it's been that way for a while since they've started having like different teams do different games. But overall, I think this is good because I think that those 2 men you see right there, Yoshi P and Hamaguchi, they're very very good project managers. They have deadlines and they work hard to meet those deadlines, and they don't just put out unfinished games.
Mhm.
I mean, their games you can have disagreements about what they did or whatever, but um, they're really good at getting games out on time, and they're complete packages. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, those are the 2 guys leading Final Fantasy right now, pretty much. I mean, the 2 guys making the main lines. So yeah, let Hamaguchi make it. What do you guys think though about Kazushige Nojima if he is writing FF17? He wrote FF7, FF8, FF10, and 13, kind of like all the stuff pertaining to those games.
I'm fine with that. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Brandon, what about you?
No arguments. I think all those games, I mean, those are just classics and beloved by a lot of people. So if you can take all that
Mhm.
effort and shove it into an actual fantasy game, again, that would be cool. Please no more chains on everybody, no oversized pants. I just want good old fantasy again. I don't need half like open bare chest Titus freaking me out all the time.
Don't say Titus. Are you trying to trigger me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Just kidding.
I would I would love it if they went back and kind of gave us another experience like FF9 though.
Mm-hmm.
If 17 was similar to 9 as far as like the world and the characters, as
Yes.
far the design, I would love to see that. I would love for that to come back for the next main line.
That is
Yeah.
something I feel like has been lost in the past few. It's just like there's no uniqueness to the characters. Like they're all very similar. I mean, well, 16 just one character really, but they're all like super similar. Even 15, they're kind of everywhere. They kind of blend in with everyone. Give me the weirdos. Give me like
Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
misfits. Like I want to feel like I stand out.
Yeah. Yeah, because 13, well, we all fully acknowledge 11 and 14 as main lines, but for this conversation, 13, 15, and 16, all the playable characters are just fully human people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not saying Final Fantasy has to have non-human characters. I mean, a lot of the early games just had human characters. But we're just saying it's been a while since we've gotten characters like that, like Quina or
Yeah. Yeah.
Umaro.
Mm-hmm. Just a weird, unique
Mom.
character. You're like, why are they here? And then they do something OP or crazy, and you're like, okay, I see now. Like getting
Yeah,
frog dropped to
yeah,
like break the damage limit.
yeah. And I totally agree with that. Not necessarily that it has to have a world like 9 where it's medieval, but at least something interesting and kind of goofy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, 12 had a lot of like different interesting areas and different races, and that was cool. But overall, the tone of that game is pretty serious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Well,
lighthearted.
I think something nice
Is
about 12 though is it felt like a living world, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Like where you went, you're
Yeah.
always like baffled by what's going on, all these unique people all doing their things, and I feel like after that, it's just kind of like, okay, well, go here and push the button, and then go back and push the button.
Mhm.
And like even 15 being this huge expanded area, it still just felt like, okay, go trigger this event. All right, now come back and tell Cindy she's not clickbait. She's there for a reason, I promise.
And those games, I feel like 15, and I know 16, but I feel like 15 and 16 were so serious. 16 especially, it was kind of
Mhm.
depressing how serious that game was.
16 is very serious. 15 is actually the goofiest of recent games, in my opinion. I think it's the goofiest since of the non-mainlines.
It has some goofy moments, but overall, I felt like
Yeah.
it was a pretty serious game.
The story, the plot, the story is very serious, but the interactions between the characters is really funny and lighthearted, I think. Really fun. But I mean, on that note, I just want the questing style to change. That's my biggest issue with modern Final Fantasy is just the questing.
Yeah.
I'm just done with it. It doesn't need to be there. I replayed FF12 recently, and it doesn't have that at all, and it's so refreshing, And it's a fully realized world, like Brandon said. A lot of secrets, a lot of stuff to do. Every area has its. I mean, there's a reason to explore every nook and cranny. You don't need that type of questing just because everyone else does it. You don't have to. That's my main message.
I will say overall with questing, I liked 7 Rebirths questing overall. Like there was still some of like I hate it where you take on a quest and it tells you exactly where to go and it's just like he said like you click the thing,
Yeah.
But I will say I did like the quests in 7 Rebirth for a few reasons. One is I felt like there was a lot of reward for the questing in 7 Rebirth as far as story goes,
Mhm.
and world building, but also the rewards were good overall. I felt like the rewards were pretty all right in Rebirth for the questing, Whereas in 16, and we've talked about this a lot, whereas in 16, it's like you'll do this large quest where you're going all over the place, and I don't feel like I know the world any better, and I get like 30 gil and a potion.
And
Mm-hmm.
if you save up that gil, you can buy an orchestrion scroll. You
Yes.
can only listen to in the hideaway. Isn't that a great reward?
Yep, that's the kind of questing we need.
Gosh, dude, 16 side quests suck. Like, they suck so bad. That's the only reason to get Gil in that game is, well, I mean, there's some late game accessories too, but they just feel so unnecessary.
Oh yeah.
But just like buying all the orchestrion rolls, like, my gosh, what were they thinking? Like, I'm an idiot, and I could easily come up with a better side quest than that.
Mhm.
Why were you guys? Did you guys not budge at all when I said I'm an idiot?
What?
You're just like, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I think it's because we're all idiots. So we're like, yeah, it's cool.
Speaking of, marathons coming up.
A bunch of idiots.
Yeah. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to go over though with FF7 stuff or 14 before we move on?
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I always look forward to this time of year. Next month we have the annual Ultimate Final Fantasy Marathon that we do, where we cram 16 plus people into one building, one room. We all line up the room with TVs and consoles where you'll have Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2 and 3, and all the way to 16, all next to each other. And one person is playing each game of the mainline series, and we do it together an entire weekend, and the goal is to beat every game. Yeah, what you see there on screen is pretty much what we do. We stream a whole weekend doing that, and it's so much fun. We're all idiots. Thank you for trying to make me feel better. But, man, we just have a really good time. I feel like when I'm there, like I'm just like miserable and want to be done. But I always leave feeling like it was a good time.
When it ends, I always am like, I'm ready for the next one. Like, I wish I could do back to back, like marathons.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think one a year is perfect because it makes you miss it, and we did that little FF7 one like halfway through. What was it, February or March or something? But once a year is like the perfect wait time.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, what are you playing this year?
Playing 10, right? I gotta double check because I forget. I just kind of show up and I'll play whatever he throws at me.
Yeah.
Because like that's just
yeah. You're doing FF10.
Yeah.
And the next year, and the next year.
Yep. Every year.
And the next year. Yeah, we've kind of had a trend where Brandon and I have played games next to each other the past couple of years just because we, run the stream and try to be entertaining or whatever, but I don't know how long that's going to hold up. I already know what I want to play next year.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, actually, the three of us can call dibs first.
Yeah.
What is it you want to play next year?
13-2 when Lightning Returns, baby!
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I am a huge Final Fantasy 13 fan. Just want to throw that out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's amazing. I think it's a perfect marathon experience.
True.
Personally.
True. It was fun.
But this year I'm playing the PS1 version of Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Since we brought back the marathons in 2022, I've only played one game that was a single-digit Final Fantasy, and that was the NES version of FF2.
Whew.
So, getting to play FF9 is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. It's been probably 7 years since I've played through FF9, the original. So it's been long enough. To answer your question, Tim, next year I have several options, but I either want to play the original version of Final Fantasy III or the original version of Final Fantasy V or 8 or 11 or 16. One of those 5 is what I prefer.
11.
Yeah. Well, I did do 11 at the first one we brought back, but I didn't start a new character. I had an existing character that I switched nation allegiance, and I just played through that storyline. So it's not the same thing.
No, it's totally different experience.
Yeah. And I would probably, if I had to choose, I would pick 3 or 5 for that, but we're running out of people that will be willing to play FF11, so I might end up playing 11 next year.
Dang it, that means I gotta actually play 12.
Oh, yeah.
Or play 10 again.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. Just keep
playing 10 again.
I know that for 11, people probably don't want to start an account if they don't already play it. But I have 2 accounts. If someone wanted to play 11, if they were open to it, I would allow them to create a new character on my profile, and they could play it on my profile.
Well, the biggest problem, though, Tim, is that if a new player were to start a new journey on 11 at the marathon, they're not going to finish. So it has to be somebody that's played through the base story before. So that's why it's just me, you, Ross, and Brent.
Yeah, Brent.
You know. Did you say something, Brandon?
No. I was just saying the people too.
Are you saying you want to play FF11 next year? Is that what you said?
No hablo inglés.
Well, I mean, some year you'll have to.
Oh yeah,
but I've already
eventually
in 12, so I guess you're off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 was gonna be my safe game, and then freaking Tim had to show up with his awesome wife.
Oh yeah, Brandon, you did do 14 in that marathon.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
That was when 14 was.
Yeah, the one before Lauren came. Yeah.
I would love if, like, Lauren, once she finishes the expansions, because we will come up on a time where she'll be caught up. I would love it if she played something else for one of the marathons.
11.
She would play 16, right?
Yeah, she likes 16 a lot. She likes Remake and Rebirth. She has talked about wanting to go through the old Final Fantasies, like the Pixel remasters. And I would love it if she did that, because I think she'd really enjoy them once she got used to them.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. If she does that, let me know, because that would make me really excited. Sorry, I was actually watching some of the footage. FF4 on there. Is that me playing?
I think
FF4. Did I finish FF4 last year?
I think I might have been playing at this part, because I don't think you.
Oh yeah, I played it too.
I think all 3 of us played a bit of this game.
Yeah, you started it, I think, and then I hopped in after 10, and I played it for a while, and then I think
10 too, and then I played it for a bit. I think just grinding.
Yeah,
because you know, Brandon, how you've had to finish FF7 for somebody several times.
Every time. The second
that's been me with FF4. I've had to finish FF4 for someone at least 3 times.
I love that game.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that was me again, but
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, we all did it. We all participated.
it's a team
Gotcha.
effort, guys.
Yep, 4 is a team effort. Maybe we should leave a game open like that where everyone has to just kind of
Everyone
take their
plays a
turn and
little
play
bit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do. FF12 is open right now. We actually don't have someone filled for that spot. And we have 16 people on the roster, but Gary wants to play 10 too, and
Yep.
not 12.
And not 10?
So
I was being serious.
sorry.
I will attempt to play both at the same time.
That's fair.
Dude,
He is crazy.
I have
like that.
played
He'd
2
do
games
it
at the
too.
same time before. Yeah, I have done that.
I know. That's the thing, is that I believe you. That's the part that scares me. But no, hopefully we can get somebody, because it's special when you have every game going at the same time, you know?
That's true.
And 12 is a hard one to pick up slack for. FF4 is one of the shortest games in the series. 12 is not. But I don't know. What do you guys want to call dibs on next year? Maybe I'll decide what I'm going to play based on what Brandon says.
No, you got to pick. I just play next to you. Doesn't matter.
So I pretty much pick you two?
You pretty much pick me. You force me to pick one next to you, no matter what. I want to play. You're play FF3. I'll play FF2 original on NES, and I'll beat it faster than Gabe.
All right.
I'm gonna play it on the Wonder Swan. Forget you guys. I can't even stream it.
Dude, that would be a marathon first if you played Wonder Swan FF2.
Dude, I'd play Wonder Swan FF2 or even 1, dude. I'd be down. That'd be awesome.
Well, if I do the original FF3, you can do Wonder Swan FF2. Because I'm trying to like check things off the list, you know.
Every version of every game that's possible.
Yeah. What about you, Tim? What do you want to play next year?
Oh, that's a tough question. Because there's part of me that wants to play Final Fantasy VII again, but I don't need to do that.
He's gonna play 7 Remake, Rebirth, and Revelation all in one marathon.
That would be so. That's impossible. Unless that there's a kind of because those games, even if you skip every cutscene, there's so much to those games. It's just it'd be too much. But
yeah,
8 is a game that I would love to play again. Because I do love 8.
I'm watching the final dungeon right now.
I know, I'm watching it too.
I hate watching people play FF8 though, because in my brain I'm just like, do this, do that.
Yeah, that's how I am with 7. Yeah, when I see 7 or Tactics, those 2 games are the ones where I'm like, oh, you could have done this move and whatever. But another part of me, like I have been wanting to play through 10 again, like 10 and 10-2 again. And there was something super fun about speeding through 10 as quickly as I could, and 10-2 as well. So part of me kind of wants to do that again, but I don't know if I will because I kind of want to play a different game. But there's a part of me that wants to go back to 10 and 10-2. But whatever game I
want to
do
be as close to 11 as possible. Just admit it.
Yeah, I do love being close to that 11. You know, it's that is up there for me. That's one of my passions.
I mean, to be fair, we
but
need
whatever
you next to 11 as much as possible. Just go
That's
here.
true.
Go here.
Not this year. Brent's got it. He's
yeah.
he's a master. He's intense. He's the best bard I've ever seen in 11. He's insane in 11 with bard. We finished. Side note: we finished his harp, the Duradabla, so now he can have 5 songs, and his songs. So normally your songs last like 3 or 4 minutes per song, and you can only have 3. He can now have 5 songs, and he can have all of them last 15 minutes. If he uses his 2 hour, he can have 6 songs, and they all last 15 minutes.
That's awesome.
Side note, so that's just a side note. But whatever game I do play next year, I do want to beat it as quickly as I can, and I want to play Final Fantasy Tactics again.
Oh, that was awesome.
Because I really...
Okay. Then let me make a suggestion. Play Final Fantasy 12. Because it's Ivalice, you're right next to FF11, and then you can do Tactics. 12 and Tactics would be a perfect combo.
Yeah.
And
I thought about
12
that as well.
is one you've played the least, right? Like it's been a long time?
It's been a long time since I've played it. The 2 Final Fantasies I've played the least are 12 and 3.
Okay.
3 because of accessibility up until now, but 12, that was the game that I missed. I was deployed when it came out. It was the first Final Fantasy for a very long time that I didn't get it release and just plow through the game, you know?
Yeah.
And for some reason, the story and the combat just didn't... The combat's okay, but the story didn't resonate with me. Spoiler alert, you know, Van's brother dies at the beginning. But it's sad because the whole game, I wish you got to be his brother instead of him, because I don't like Van at all. I'm like, they killed the wrong son, you know, like, but yeah, that actually would be good to play through 12 again, and then to play that. But there's a part of me too, and here's where we start getting to the side of me that gets me in trouble. Part of me also thinks that if I do that, though, I've got to play Vagrant Story.
And Tactics Advance and Tactics Advance 2.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone can do it, it's you.
I never beat the Tactics Advanced games, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I
played them once.
What's that?
I played them once, each of them once.
I played the first one, and it was so different from the original Tactics that I hated it, and I never picked it up again. Like, I probably got halfway through the game, and then I'm like, this game is not the Tactics that I know and love, you know? So
it's pretty much FF Tactics for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fun. I mean, it's fine. You just kind of have to think of it that way. But it's probably been 20 years since I played it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish they'd bring those back out so I could play them on current consoles.
Well, they might do that. I mean, I hope they keep putting out these remasters. I know a lot of people... Whoa, hit my microphone. I know a lot of people complain about remasters and stuff, but I'm all for it. You know, keep preserving these games. You know?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Well,
Marathon
guys,
is September. What are the days?
Yeah. September 18th is a Friday. It comes out it is the same day that Resident Evil comes out, that new movie. So I personally think that we should do a night before marathon podcast episode in the hot tub, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And you're wanting to see the Resident Evil movie the Thursday night, midnight, right?
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You guys want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
I'm down for that.
Maybe. I think hot tub podcast episode would be awesome. No? Do it live. If it will do it live. All right. I'm an idiot.